Still believe, yeah, yeah. In God we trust. Dreams I see. Still believe, yeah, yeah. Still believe. Dreams I see. Still believe, yeah, yeah. In God we trust. We are champions, born to win, victorious. Still believe, we are heroes. In God we trust.
Hello, so you're welcome to the very first edition of Dreams TV on Question Free Sports, where we give you everything you need to know about the Still Believe family, even behind the scenes. Guess what? Coming up on this very first edition, we do a preview and review of the Ghana Premier League season. 9 matches so far, a lot, huh? We also have our executive chairman to speak to us on the formation of the club back in 2009. Skipper Leonard Ozu is also our first guest on the chat room session. That should be interesting, and many more coming up on this edition. Stay with us, we are right back after this break. Welcome back. Now let me ask you, how well do you know the brand Dreams Football Club? It started some years ago, and now it's time for us to know why at all there is a name Dreams FC. Our executive chairman is Kedi Ezokreko, and he speaks to us on that. I hope you enjoyed this one.
Some few years ago, we were myself, Gigi Mohammed, Prince Abdul Hamid, were all part of a family called FCN Mamobi, or FCN Mamobi Midland. Unfortunately, we lost our biggest brother, Alaji Bimbo, and the events after his demise was not something that we were very much happy with, and therefore we decided that we would want to pattern our own canoe. We want to form our own club. We want to put together a club that will give hope and aspirations to boys who would not normally be recognized in the woods of Ghana. We wanted to give a platform to young boys whose dreams could become a reality via our platform. So we put together a football club called Dreams Football Club way back in the late 2008 and effectively in 2009. And so that has been the history. Ever since, the club has been progressing. We have combed every corner of this country looking for talents. Usually, if you don't go to find the talent, you will not find the very best. So we go everywhere in the country looking for talents. We bring the talents to our base here in Accra. And these talents are given football tuition. We add value to these talents and open up the international market for them to further enhance their career, make money for themselves, make money for their families, and of course, ultimately, Dreams FC also being able to make some money. So that has been the history, and I think that so far it's been an amazing journey. I think in terms of philosophy, the philosophy has not changed. We still want to give opportunities to young boys who would normally not have access to very good football platforms. But most importantly, there's been a massive improvement in personnel, both administratively and also at the intangible level, talking about the players. Administratively, we've brought on board some very, very quality personnel that has helped us to improve. We've also brought a lot of quality in terms of talent. We've improved our scouting department. We've improved on how the team is managed, i.e. the coaching staff. And generally, the atmosphere around this football club is a bit much better than what it used to be in its formative years. We used to train at Ashaliboche here in Accra. We moved to Kweyman, and now we play our games at the Theatre of Dreams in Dewo. The facility in the eastern region, specifically in Dewo, is much better than we've ever had, and we keep investing in the property. So in terms of personnel, both at the management level and at the playing level, it's been much, much better than it used to be in the years gone by. I think that when it comes to coaching in this club, we've not been bad at all in terms of our choice. Alhaji Shaibu was a key member of the coaching team. He led the team during the second division era. Albert Adokobiji, aka Capello, Abdul Karim Zito has been with us from day one. Siki Akono, then of course Henry Wellington cannot be missing out of the list. He played a big role in our qualification to Division 1. Winfred Dormon. Practically, we have kept a good collection of thinker heads. In the last few years, Siki Akono has been the head coach, Manuel Zacharias as technical director, Abdul Karim Zito as the head of youth development. And then we came to a stage where Siki Akono had to go to Obuasi. We elevated Abdul Karim Zito, and now we are in the process of elevating him again to the technical director position, because he's had national recognition, so he's now the head trainer for the national U17, the Black Starlets. So our choice of coaches has been very, very strategic. I think by and large we've had it right, and we intend to continue with that philosophy of choosing coaches who will teach our boys how to play football, how to put the ball on the turf, how to control the ball, how to possess the ball, so to say, and how to treat our fans with some delightful football. This is the kind of coaching style that we've worked with in the beginning, and we intend to continue in that direction.
It's been quite a journey, but we are marching on. It's now time for the chat room session. We try to get closer to the individual, a tete-a-tete session with the player, the coach, the technical staff, or even the backroom staff. Leonard Ozu is our first guest on this one. I hope you do enjoy it.
My name is Leonard Osu, captain of Dreams FC. I grew up in Nashoman, a suburb in Accra. Starting my football career, I looked up to Christian Achu because I was in the same team with him. So he was one of my mentors coming up. Okay, I would say I play like Iniesta. I used to play the vision. That's what I'm going to say defines my style of play. My artistry, and then my vision, and then how to take players on. It's really important, and then it's one of the uniques that I get in football. One of my most exciting days as a player is playing in the G8 final against Accra Suffolk. Winning the G8 and the best player, the feeling was very great, the feeling was very enormous. And everything that came with it was one of the best, because that was a great feat that we have achieved as a team, and then as a captain, and then as a person myself. So it was one of the best things that's happened to me. My leisure hours, I like to read a lot. So after training and then getting enough rest, the next thing that I do is to pick up some of the storybooks and then read. My best music is Sarkodie Adonai, and then my best food is banku and okra stew, Dreams FC, we have a crop of talented young players, blended it with experience, and I think the players we have now are very good players, young players, energetic, well talented, and then respectful to the coaches and everybody. And then as Dreams, we say we are a family. We do everything like family. So the current crop of players that we have, I think, are one of the best in our generation as a football club. Coming into the Premier League, the expectations are very high. Management, supporters, the coaches, everybody is expecting more from us because we being the champions of the G8. So we, the players, have gone into one accord and then told ourselves by the end of the season we have to be in the top 4 of the Ghana Premier League. So that is the feat that we all want to achieve coming the end of the season. As every player longs to play in one of the biggest leagues in the world, that is what I'm hoping for. So to play well in the Ghana Premier League and then from there move on to one of the best leagues in the world. It's going to be a dream come true to play for the Black Stars or any national call-up because that's what I've been working towards. The relationship with the team, the players, the coaches and everybody else, it's very good. You can see that, as we have been saying, Dreams FC is a family. We all belong to one accord and then we all stand for one thing. So we coming together as a team, it has really brought good attitude and then good atmosphere around us.
Now it's important to know that he's been very influential since he began his season with the squad on match day 6. He's been actively involved in 2 goals for the team, all of them 2 assists and 3 man of the match performances, meaning he became the first player to achieve that feat in a single top flight. Meanwhile, you are reminded to log on to our social media handles to vote for the player of the month for April when the nominations are released on Monday. Zubairu Shahrani was the player of the month for March after his blistering form in the opening days of the Ghana Premier League. Also got nominated for the NASCO Ghana Premier League player of the month last month. So fingers crossed on who wins what for April. It should be exciting already. So we're going for a commercial break. We'll be right back. When we come back, there's more. The Premier League Fan Zone. Stick and stay with us. So I'm sure you do know the Ghana Premier League is already underway. 9 matches played so far, and guess what? Your darling club, Dreams FC, not doing bad at all, yeah? Somewhere in the top zone. So let's see how the matches have been so far, the results, the fixtures, and then on the league log. Match day 1 was against the Omena Sharks at the Theatre of Dreams. Zubairu Shahrani got the winner on the 90th minute mark to get us our very first 3 points for the season. Match day 2 was against Brekum Chelsea, far away. On day 2, we went away to Brekum Golden City Park against Brekum Chelsea. 1-1 it all ended. On match day 3, while All Stars were our guests, we won 1-0 at the Cape Coast Stadium. Match day 4 against the Phobians in Cape Coast again, we lost in our very first defeat of the season. On match day 5, it was goalless at the Theatre of Dreams, a disappointing result, but we gathered our loins and we moved on to Bechem United, where we lost 2-1, but we came back against Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and guess what? It was a boom on the 90th minute again. It was George Jubin who got that superb winner for us over the Porcupines. Sweet victory, because we got our revenge that we desired for. And then Liberty Professionals on match day 8 at Sogakope. Zubero Sharani scoring his 4th goal of the season. Great strike from the young chap. And Indiana Stars, they came to the Theatre of Dreams, but there was no fire for the Ojab boys. 2-0, they went back to Doma. It was Ketsi, Patrick Arthur and Issa Yakubo. The stadium so lit on that particular day. The whole atmosphere so charged. And now here's Henry giving us a roundup of the match day 9 fixture at the Theatre of Dreams.
The game has come to an end, and Dreams FC produced magic in the second 45 minutes. The first half failed to produce goals, but indeed, I am sure that Coach Karim Zito and his players were waiting for the second half, and in the second half, it took Patrick Arthur's, opener, and then Issa Yakubu's second to give Dreams FC the maximum points here. It has ended 2 goals now in favor of Dreams FC. Amazing result there, and confidently, it tells you that the team is really doing very well. We've gone 3 games without conceding, and we've got 3 games without losing a match. First, it was that famous victory against Kumasi Asante Kotoko here at the Theatre of Dreams. 1-0 it ended. George Ubi was a goal scorer, and then in midweek it took Sharani Zuberu's goal to separate Dreams FC from Liberty Professionals, and we won by 1 goal to 0. And this afternoon here at the Theatre of Dreams, we have won by 2 goals to 0 against non-mean a side, but the defending league champions, led by one of the best technical brains in Ghana football, in Yusuf Abubakar. We want to say thanks for being a part of our live, updates here on Dreams Football Club on Facebook, and also Dreams Football C on Twitter and all our various portals. My name is Henry Asandichum. Close of play scores: Dreams FC 2, Aduana Stars 0. See you again on Saturday at the Sogakope Park. We shall bring you that live match between Wafa and Dreams FC. Enjoy your Monday evening. Bye bye.
In God we trust, Dreams FC. Still believe, still believe, Dreams FC. Still believe, in God we trust. We are champions, on the win, victorious. Still believe, we are heroes. In God we trust, victorious. Still believe, Dreams FC. Still believe, still believe.
Alright, so let's move on. It's now time for our fan zone. We need to hear them and how they feel at all. They matter most when it comes to association football. They are the 12th man and they get it going even when the team is down. Let's hear from them.
Still believe.
I say, you best start I can see no the Dreams Boboa, Cape, the beer me come all. By ya me kulum, I a friend of Dew, and one Kotoko. And Yanti you also. One for also. I said, Dew, and no part and one slap. What's a lot of Patutua, and one slap, what town, Omuduati, 1 town, Omuduati, and some man. It is a dream about you just assume a town. You ever started one, but I said you are part. A chunk of footy. I'm saying, me say, I'm Chum say, Kotoko, Omuba, Omquantonia Mo, Omcono Bupu, Omoko, and you found the between. Say, Ayabano, Timbiano between us a blue model. Timbiano, no way, or point for us. I'm a bomb, say, you see, I would do academic, I would do, and in Yamika, the wood dreams achieve, the down must say.
Name me this dream. 1. Still believe. They them say be winning. Because koto ofo ba ye chiro mo se ye kuro mu na o ma ba no ye nia ye gini di ani ye nyankopon on na boss ro ni asase ye tell players ni say omo ye ade ye ma ye because ye nim ni ye de to omo echi ye de bu omo echi ye ka se omo ndi so ma ye da ma se
Still believe in God we trust. Dreams I see. Still believe, still believe. Dreams I see. Still believe in God we trust. We are champions, born to win, victorious. Still believe we are heroes. In God we trust, victorious. Still believe, dreams I see. Still believe, dreams I see. Still believe, still believe. We are dreams full of God. Still believe, still believe. Oh, dreams I've seen. We are the champions, heroes, number one. We came, we saw, we conquer. Moving on to the top. Yeah. Still believe, still believe. Still believe in God we trust. Jesus still believe in God we trust. We are champions, born to win, victorious. Still believe we are heroes. In God we trust, victorious. Still believe dreams I see. Still believe, still believe. Dreams I see. Still believe, still believe. Still believe, still believe. Still believe in God we trust. Dreams I see. Still believe, still believe. Dreams I see.
Or you can also send your thoughts and comments on our social media handles. We'll be glad to review them in our next edition. Dreams Football Club on Facebook, on Instagram, Dreams Football C on Snapchat, and on Instagram as Dreams FC GH. So get on there and then let us hear you. Alright, so just before we wrap up, you know what they say about football? It's the beautiful game. Guess what? I have something from the legendary Eric Gatete and then also Leonard Owusu. Check this out. Amazing piece of skill there. To be able to do that on a match day, no other side than Kumasi Asante Kotoko on a big day like that. Awesome. Alright, so it's been amazing having you on here. I know you enjoyed yourself. I did too. Do join us again, same time, same channel next week. But until we meet again, everything with ease. You stop living once you stop dreaming. Still believe. Bye for now.